Families and friends of Lake Worth Community High School, welcome to our graduation ceremony. Please rise for the procession of our faculty and graduates.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for being here today. Please remain standing. At this time, we will call Cadet Colonel Jasmine Castillo to come to do our pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated, class of 2019. I want to thank our band director, Ms. Tiffany Cox, for the wonderful music before we started, as well as Mr. John Weatherspoon and the choir of Lake Worth High School. They work many hours to make sure that we give our very best here at Lake Worth High School. At this time, I am pleased and welcome to thank our honored guests who will join us here on stage today. First we have, and they will please stand to be recognized, Mr. Frank Barbieri, who is our school board chair, Ms. Erica Whitfield, District 4 school board member. I have Mr. Dr. Donna Fenoy II, school superintendent. I have Keith Oswald, Deputy Superintendent and Chief of Schools. Mr. Ed Tierney, Chief of Staff. Dr. Gonzalo Lacaba, Chief of Human Resources. Mr. Mark Howard, he is Chief of Performance Accountability. Ms. Diana Fetterman, Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning with the school district. Ms. Jennifer Sanders, Instruction and Superintendent, Central Region. Our very own Ms. Kara Webster, who's from the class of 1967. She currently serves as the chair of the Alumni Association. We have our very own assistant principal, who's also over the senior class of 2019, the class of class, Ms. Tracy Bailey. Ms. Sherry and Ms. Salazar are our graduation name readers. Please stand. And to my right, Mr. Innocent, who will be handing out the diploma cases. He's right here. Our valedictorian, Sophia Ali. Our salutatorian, Zarifa Kabir. And our Air Force ROTC Colonel, Cadet Colonel Jasmine Castillo. This day is possible because of the people who work at Lake Worth High School. I would like to thank our teachers and our staff for their guidance and support. Faculty, will you please stand to be recognized? Students, give a big round of applause to the faculty and staff, guidance counselors, faculty and staff. Everyone, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. I would also like to recognize anyone who served in the military or going. How many students do we have going to the military? Please stand. We have students in our midst. Stand up, please. Thank you for your commitment, your dedication, and the service you will provide to the United States. Lastly, I would like to thank our parents, our guardians, grandparents, brothers, sisters. Please, I need you all to stand because our students are going to give you all a round of applause. Parents, please stand. This is for our parents. We thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. At this time, I would like to highlight some of the wonderful things that we have accomplished here at Lake Worth High School. We had more than 105 students, seniors, who will receive almost $2 million, close to $2 million in scholarship, and I think that's worthy of a big round of applause. If you're a parent of one of those students, I know you're very happy. 4 of these seniors have received the Bright Future Scholarship at the Florida Academics, as a Florida Academic Scholar, and I will call their name, Sophia Ali, Janita Begum, Manu Kalaminin, and Vanessa Madero. Please stand, please stand. Medrano, Vanessa Medrano, thank you. 9 seniors are Florida Medallion Scholars. You may be seated. 37 are Gold Seal recipients. 6 seniors have received the Florida Gold Seal Cape recipients. And we're so excited. Now, this is a special group I want to recognize at this time. We have a lot of students who were early admitted to the college, to Palm Beach State College. At this time, but let me call out some other special students, but I'm gonna have all of them stand in 1 second. I would like for the students I'm calling at this time have already received their college associate degree. They've already graduated from college. Janitor Begum. Asia Blair, please stand. Rose Jock, please stand. Alexis Mojica. Avenua Pericles, please stand. Let's give them a big round of applause. They have their... Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I'm sorry, please stand. All the students who were early admit, please, you stand as well. If you were at Palm Beach State College this whole year, you were at Palm Beach State. You were early admit to college. Thank you so much. You may be seated. Thank you so much. At this time, we're here to perform Remember Me. It's the Trojan Pride chorus directed by Mr. John Weatherspoon. Thank you, Mr. Weatherspoon and the chorus of Lake Worth Community High School. It is my pleasure to introduce Zarifa Kabir, our salutatorian. Zarifa has been accepted to attend the University of Florida to major in health sciences. At this time, put your hands together for Zarifa Kabir.
Welcome, my fellow 2019 graduates and family, faculty, and distinguished guests. I'm extremely honored and thankful to be awarded the Salutatorian of this class with class. I would like to thank my parents who have supported me in every nook and corner of my life, my amazing friends, especially from my seventh period anatomy and physiology class from junior year. You guys know who you are. And my advisor, Ms. Christine, and my mentor, Ms. Lynn, and mostly God, who has given me so much happiness and success. Now, I went through a bunch of cliches at you, but I would like to encourage you all to surround yourself with people who support you and motivate you. Surround yourself with positivity and people who will accept you for your imperfections and still push you to do your best. Now we all have learned a lot in high school. We have faced a lot of obstacles. We have become such professional procrastinators and pulled all-nighters just to repeat the whole process again. But yet, we still made it. And we made it to this day, and I truly believe that we will make it in the future. So let's become the best versions of ourselves and change the world. So I congratulate the class of 2019, and go Trojans!
Thank you, Sarifa. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our valedictorian, Ms. Sarifa Ali. She has been accepted to attend Cornell University, and she will major in biology at Cornell. Ivy League, put your hands together for our valedictorian.
All right. Greetings, class of 2019, and everyone celebrating with us today. We made it. I stand before you overjoyed at the accomplishment that we celebrate today. I know I'm not alone when I say that I've been waiting for this day since freshman year. But as I stand here today, it's bittersweet. I am definitely not going to miss the late night studying because that's never going to end. But I will miss all the jokes we shared, and I will look back to them as precious memories. We have overcome many challenges to stand where we are today, so let this be a reminder of your strength. I hope that each of us continues this momentum of success into the future to truly change the course of the world. I want to thank all the people that have served as our support and guide: family, mentors, teachers, counselors, administrators, the list goes on and on. I want to thank my mentor, Miss Lisa, and Miss Christine for always supporting me. I also want to thank my teachers, from my first grade teacher, Miss Murphy, who's sitting in the audience today, to all the wonderful teachers that I've had this year. Most importantly, I want to thank my parents for ensuring I had every opportunity that they never did. I owe every single one of my achievements to them. Today, we have reached only our first destination. Many destinations still await our arrival, and it is time to start the journey once again. I want to wish each of you success in whichever endeavors you choose to pursue. And I want to thank you, class of 2019, for the memories that I will cherish forever. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Donovan Noy II. He is the superintendent of a Palm Beach School District, which is the 11th largest school district in the nation. We have an enrollment of more than 193,000 students. Prior to his appointment as superintendent of schools, Dr. Fenoy served as the district chief operating officer. He and his wife, Kendra, are the proud parents of two beautiful children. He is a proud graduate of Florida A&M University, as well as University of Central Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our very own superintendent, Dr. Donovan Noy II.
Thank you, sir. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, today is a great day to be alive. Good afternoon, everyone. Exactly, class of 2019. Let me tell y'all something, y'all look good. Y'all look real good. To the parents, teachers, and guests, I'd like to thank you for your personal investment in the students graduating today. Before the last graduate walks across the stage in the Palm Beach County School District, we will see over 28 different iterations of graduation ceremonies, and we will shake close to 14,000 hands, each one representing a job well done by a student's parents and family, and 13 years of hard work and contributions from teachers and the entire community. Despite the sea of matching gowns and smiles and even a few tears hidden beneath those graduation caps, no two ceremonies or handshakes are the same. All of them are uniquely different because each of you, whether you realize it or not, have developed over the years your own personal brand. Your brand is the combined sum of the things that makes you you and is exclusively owned by you. As you exit one stage of life and enter another, I want to speak with you for a moment about protecting your brand. Like it or not, we live in a world fueled by judgment and first impressions, and people will judge their first impression of your personal brand the same way. This is why your email address on job applications needs to suggest that you can be taken seriously and trusted with responsibility. It should not be something like xfunkblaster@gmail or cutekitten777 Baby for Life at 2000 at Mail, or the one somebody sent me yesterday, Too Hot for You at iCloud. And I can go on and on and on, but I think you get the message. If you want to get a good job, get a sensible email address and protect your brand. You will also be judged by what parts of your life you choose to share online. Think for a moment about every social media post, every comment, every picture, and every video you have ever uploaded. I want y'all to process that for a minute. As the most socially networked generation to walk across our graduation stage to date, what does your brand say about who you are and what you stand for? Will your future employer, college dean, or mother-in-law want to welcome you with open arms after they Google you? Or will they not return your call, despite your best efforts to win them over? I, for one, am thankful that Google wasn't around when I graduated in high school, because I wouldn't be married today. Protecting your personal brand is more important today than ever before, because you have grown up in a decade of constant online connectivity. You've navigated the difficulties of adolescence and teen years in an era where anyone can hide behind a screen and be anyone they want to pretend to be, to say anything they want to say about anyone or anything they want to say it about, without any ownership or responsibility. And yet you prevailed. Despite the lack of boundaries of the World Wide Web, the overwhelming majority of you used your social networks for good. You embraced acts of kindness, captured moments of hope and inspiration, and you shared them with the world. If your intent today as you sit in that chair is to continue to become the best version of you over the next decade, you cannot ever allow yourself to be among the masses who live behind a screen, where they have an opinion about everything, but they stand for nothing, while formulating their self-worth by online comments, likes, and hearts from people they may or may not ever get to know. Graduates, you are better than some likes and some comments. I want you to understand that. This will not build your brand, and it certainly will not contribute to your character. Graduates, I challenge you to live out loud. Build a personal brand of real action and interaction, not just posts. Build real relationships, not just followers. Seek out authentic conversations, not just Snapchats and instant messages. When you meet a man or a woman, look them in the eye, shake their hand, introduce yourself. Do not look at the ground. Again, you're better than that. Be authentically you, not just online, but also in every moment. When you sign a yearbook, take a picture, shake a hand, or help a friend, or stand up for what is right, remember that you are building your brand, and you must protect your brand with every decision and digital footprint that you make for yourself. I am proud of the class of 2019 for navigating a context in the world that we could not have imagined for you over 20 years ago. And I am counting on you to lead by example, out loud and online, for all of those who are going to come behind you. It is my honor and my pleasure, and I'm humbled to stand with such a brilliant class of 2019. Let's have a great graduation.
Thank you, Dr. Fenor, for those powerful and inspirational words. Students, at this time, this is my opportunity to speak to you for the last time as students of Lake Worth High School. I want to speak to you briefly on a topic, your best is yet to come. Today is a day that you've been waiting patiently for quite some time. It is a day to celebrate another milestone in your life. It's also a special time to thank those who helped you to get where you are today. You made it, and I'm very proud of you. Preparing for life after high school can be quite stressful and exciting at the same time. I want to remind you that you hold the key to your success. Your success at the next level is determined by how well you prepared yourself while you were in school. You will face many challenges, many setbacks along the way, but the reward is well worth it. In order to be prepared to face the uncertainties out there, I believe you need to possess 4 skills that will help you succeed in life, in college, or your next career. The first one is have a positive mindset. I'm talking about having the right attitude. You have to believe you can do it before you get there. Don't have a defeatist mindset. You have to be ready. And you have to believe the job is yours. You have to believe the opportunity is yours. This next one is embrace change. It's talking about a sense of maturity. You cannot be the same person as a ninth grader that you are today, and you cannot be the senior in high school when you go to college. You have to think like an adult. You have to be like an adult. You have to embrace change. The third one is seek opportunities and people who will help you achieve these success. You have to be ready at all times, and I'll tell you about that in a few minutes. And the fourth one is be mentally tough. You must have grit, drive, determination, and you must be consistent with your words and your actions. They will make the difference. During your time in high school, many of you face a lot of setbacks, challenges, and disappointments. Some of you were probably told you would never make it here today, but yet you're sitting in front of me ready to receive your diploma. For those of you who believed in yourself, you persevered through some storms, through some ups and some downs, through some doubts and self-doubt, but you made it. If you think for a minute, you have achieved so many things on this earth in the short time that you have been here. You have many reasons to be proud of your accomplishments. You were born for a special reason, and I challenge you to live each day with excitement and passion. You are nothing short of a person of greatness, and I'm ready to tell the world that your best is yet to come. I want to take a few minutes to share with you a few life tips that will prepare you for greatness. The very first one is what I just said, that your best is yet to come. You have to wake up in the morning and you have to understand that what you see today isn't the finished product. You're just in stage one. But when you step out of these doors and you walk across the stage and you go into college or career or tech school, you have to be ready. And you have to believe that your best is yet to come. And you have to tell yourself that every morning, that your best is yet to come. The second thing we talked about was embracing change. There's some things about change that you really need to focus on what I'm going to tell you. Please pay attention to this piece. Change comes with character, or character comes with change. People would know you by the words you use or by the actions or reactions you exhibit or display. Do you agree? They will know you about your character. Do you agree? Do you agree? That's right. You need to agree that your characters will be with you wherever you go. And if anybody asks me about you, I can tell them about your character. It's the one thing that people will remember you by, so make sure you are a person of good character. John Wooden, the legendary basketball coach of UCLA, said, "Be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are, and your reputation is merely what others think you are." The second part of that, you have to surround yourself or put the right people in your inner circle. Do you know what your inner circle is? It cannot consist of 200 people. Your inner circle, you're tight, no more than like 3, 4, 5 people, no more than that. These are people that when you're broke, they're with you. When you're up, they're with you. When you have nothing, they're with you. When you're down, they lift you up. These are people that need to be in your circle. And when they're down, you're there for them. So you have to understand these things. You have to put the right people in your circle. If you hang with people who make bad choices, you tend to make bad choices. Do you agree? If you hang with people who make smart choices, bright choices, and positive choices, you will make it. You will tend to do what they do. There's a Chinese proverb that goes like this: when the character of a man is not clear, look at his friends. You have to surround yourself with people who appreciate your worth and who add value to you every day. And not only do they add value to you every day, you add value to them. And you have to, this is what that circle is all about. And so what I'm telling you today is be careful who you hang with, because people will judge you by the company you keep. And you have seen that, and you have to be wise, because when you go off to college, moms and dads won't be there with you. And you have to use this thing called a brain to make sure you are a good judge of people. And you have to pretend as if mom or dad are still next to you when you go away from home. When you go away from home, that doesn't mean you lose your mind. You keep your mind, but you make sure that you have everything together to make some smart choices. And the people who are negative, I always call them your still people. I was talking to a group of young people a couple of months ago, and I was telling them about still people. Y'all ever heard of still people? S-T-I-L-L? Let me tell you about still people. I bet you know them. And I bet your parents probably know a still person. These are the people who are still broke, still complaining. They still hating. Regardless of what you do, they're going to hate you anyway. They still losing. They still not making a difference. They still living in the past. They are not doing anything to brighten up, to come to the future. They still living in the past. They still make excuses. And a still person, they still doing nothing. They still doing nothing. Your parents and I graduated from high school years ago, and we can find people we graduated from high school with that are still in this category. They are still person. So here's what you do. My little advice to you. Get rid of those still people in your life. Go through your cell phone. Good, still, delete. All right? And I thank God the superintendent talked about, Google back in the days, but one of the best inventions that came out to me, or creation or invention, was the call ID. So now when a still person calls you, you don't have to answer. You say that's a still person, and you can block that call. And you move on. Still people will try to put you down. Did you know that? But I'm telling you and I'm challenging you today to keep moving, because your best is yet to come. Develop a growth mindset, and I talked about that. The next one is having an opportunity. When opportunity comes, you have to be ready, and you have to stand up and be ready for everything that comes your way. Sometimes, and Les Brown said, sometimes the problem is that we're not hitting our goal. The problem is we are hitting our goal, but the problem is our goal is so low that anybody can hit it. So I challenge you, after you walk across this stage, aim high. Aim high, because you were created to aim high. You were never created to think like a chicken or a turkey. We soar to new heights every day. So I want you to do that. So you have to be ready. Les Brown also said, when life knocks you down, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. And that's my challenge to you. Never lay on your back and complain. Get up, dust yourself off, and go to work. The last one is be mentally tough. You have to be mentally tough. You have to give it your best. And when you feel weak, you got to reach deep down in your heart, and you got to pull that out, and you got to keep going. Because if anybody's going to keep going, it's going to be you. Don't let anybody cause you to quit. And don't convince yourself to quit either. You all have done some great things in the 4 years. We've had some students here doing some remarkable things, and not in just Lake Worth, but Palm Beach County. We went to Pathfinders, and these kids are already doing things around the world that are amazing. That's you, because you can do that. In closing, behind you are all your memories. Before you are your dreams. Around you are those who love you, and within you is all you need. Author and speaker John Gordon said, don't let critics stop you. If you have a dream, keep pursuing it. It might not happen overnight, and you will likely face challenges along the way, but keep moving. You were given that desire for a reason. Class of 2019, your time has come to celebrate your accomplishments. Harriet Tubman said, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach the stars and change the world. I'm going to let you know that you've meant a lot to me in my 2 years, 4 months, less than 2.5 years of being your principal. And you guys have made a difference. You've embraced me, and I've been here for you, and I want to make sure that whatever you do, you represent me well. You represent me well. You represent the school well. You represent your parents well, your community, your church, wherever you go. Because we're all counting on you to be a world changer. Thank you, senior class. Thank you. At this time, I invite Superintendent Dr. Jonathan Noy and all honored guests to join me in the presentations of the diplomas.
All right, you're collecting? All right, cool. He's collecting the cards.
Oh, I got the diploma cover. Hey, what's up, buddy?
No?
Mr. Anderson, I need a diploma cover. Can you go get it for me, please? Where your name? Oh, they gonna give them to you.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You gotta go from behind Mr. Emma Carter. Ready?
Janatul Manisha Begum. Safia Ali.
Safira Madia Kavin. Anika Ahmed.
Her mom is presenting to her.
Right here. Alexis Mojica. Maya Rosali Valdez.
Avenura Pericles.
Melissa Moses. Vanessa Medrano Elizondo. Manu Christian.
Kimani Campbell.
Caro Paucal. Stacy Tavernila.
Anastasia Rosie Verdi.
Doralia Calderón Cifuentes.
Rose Merlin Jacques.
Rosana Moreira.
Asia Nichelle Blair.
Jessica Marisela Álvarez.
Nyanka Megan Bryan. Kathleen Charles.
Matthew Radames Cancel Lazale. Saúl Bonilla. Jonathan Texta.
Kaija Simon.
Amadelis Acosta. Jessica Alfaro. Petrona Alonso. Verónica Alonso Pascual. Eidy Álvaro García. Naivi Álvarez.
Kamoy Anderson. Alexis Jania and Burgess.
Heidi Estelita Andrés. Tilsa Arlene Andrews. Adriana Anto Belgel. Alexandra Valeria Ventacourt. Jacqueline Benitez.
Gitzamelin Christy Augustin.
Jessica Baltasar Pedro. María Bartolomé.
Anne Whitney Belizer. Schnedin Auguste.
Agustín Acielno.
Trajan Jamal Akins. Luis Fernando Alcius.
Carlos Alfaro. José Jesús Almanza Almanza. Vicente Almanza Almanza. Tomás Álvarez.
Clayton Maurice Anderson. Kamalo Anderson. Zachary Andre. Deshaun Anvil. Flydance Aristide. Edson Augustin. Frankie Augustave.
José Carlos Ayala.
Emmanuel Azure. Jean-Steve Balan.
Jorge Bartolomé. Trisha Nicole Serino Botel.
Taylor Brazil. Alexandra Bullard.
Sara Isabel Cavazza. Ariana Michelle Caldona. Patricia Caldosa.
Cheyenne Case. Neymani.
Neymani Casterón. Gloria Castro.
Shakena Cespedes. Dorian Farah Charles. Taisha Charles. Elzine Chegilus.
Andrea Nicole Colindres.
Luce Lore Collins. Jacobia Ann Colts. Gabrielle G. Cooper. Shantae Q. Christina Daniel.
Andrew James Braxton.
Avery Deshawn Brooks. Kamar J. Brown.
William Antonio Bryan. Jaden Amari Butler. Ángel Cabrera. Javier Cabrera. Rudy Wilfredo Canales Hernández. José Caldona Villatoro. Jose Carrasco. Samuel Charles.
Christopher Frederick. Whitley Sears. Alliston Reynard Coley.
Luis Ángel Colindres. Sebastian Scott Colvin. William Oroldo Caldón Lopez.
Calvin Corville.
Pascual Miguel Cruz.
Tatiana Dow. Wiesberlin Darius. Destiny Brienne Darville.
Carol Giselle Dávila. Ángel Meloni Díaz. Diomaré Díaz Morán. Miria Domingo Pérez. María Domingo Caldenas. Evelyn Yadira Domingo Gabriel.
Midrine Estimable. Rugena Dorleus. Christy Edouard. Idiana Edouard.
María Elizondo.
Jessica Emilcar. Letitia Emitil. Vanessa Esperance.
Ashley Estenlado. Maricarmen Duca Zavala.
Xavier Dacas. Kervins Daniel.
Juan de Jesús. Eldel Esteban de León Bravo.
Panelson Decius. Glenn Deneau. Mark Desty.
Saúl Díaz de León. Iván Díaz Pérez. Geraldo Diego José. Elmer Giovanni Diego Juan.
Rodney Diojus.
Osman Omar Estrada. Ricardo Domingo Felipe.
Ricky Dorselli. Vague Jr. Dorville.
Chadrick Edwards. Jefferson Enamorado Sánchez. Joel Jesús Espino.
Schneider Jesus. Fritzland Estimé. Kevin Estimé. Marie Esther Estiel.
Tiara Felder. Liliana Felipe. Shakira Ferran Rojas. Débora Figueroa Pérez. Isabela Figueroa Pérez.
Clienta Fills. Jade Fisher.
Merly Madeline Flores.
Junica Florestal.
María Francisco Félix.
Timera Janae Frazier.
Zulma del Carmen Fuente Cruz. Dafa Galet.
Sofiani Galiote.
Carla García. Karina García Salgado. Alejandro Exposito. Mauricio Felipe Domingo. Jason Rafael Ferreira. Joaquín Junior Flores. Frank Anthony Francesca.
Alexander Fortune.
Antonio Francisco Tomás. Gaspar Francisco Andrés.
Zachary Frankson. Jeffrey Lamar Frederick.
César Alexis Funes. Franklin Uriel Galicia. Alfredo García. Edwin Mauricio García. Luis Eric García. Jonathan García. Juan García Felipe. Alberto García Velázquez.
Kevin Jr. Gideon.
Savannah J. Garci. Catherine Berenice Godoy Martínez. Rosemary Gangora. Nicole González. Teresa González. Natalie González Mejía.
Bessie Lynn Gordon.
Doris Rosibel Granados.
Destiny Gray.
Crisbel Green. Michabeli Gutiérrez. Lady Jané Gutiérrez Corado. Jacqueline Guzmán. Maikia Hanna. McKay Hanna. Kayla M. Harris.
Savannah Harvey.
Mayra Hernández. Yuri Hernández. Aisha Marie Hierro. Martín Enrique Ginel. Luis Godínez. César Grijalva Díaz.
Gervins Michelson Guillaume.
Alex Gutiérrez. Brian Gudiel Gutiérrez.
Chancellor Jonathan Hannaford.
John Hernández. Jorge Luis Hernández. Alexi Hernández Álvarez. Isael Hernández Napoles. Brandon Hernández Correa. Audilio José Herrera. Damien Armando Herrera. Esteban Iturbe Huerta. Juan David Macchic.
Stanley Jacques. Brian Giannis. Datrus Jeune.
Josué Jiménez Verdugo.
Emmanuel Hilaire. Jalea Horn. Joy Housel.
Michaela Jasmine Hunter.
Nashlin Jean-Jacques. Christelle John Simon.
Yuleisi Jiménez López. Angelina Jiménez Manuel.
Erica Johnson.
Aracelis La Santa.
Helena Josama.
Petrona José Matías.
Diana Joseph. Wozni Joseph.
Juana Juan Andrés.
Vanessa Coltwriter. Monique Alize Kiesling. Jennifer Kersey. Dorothy Crescent. Sierra Johnson. David Johnson. Gregory Jordan.
Tomás José Domingo.
Ariel Lamar Joseph. Emmanuel Joseph.
Manuel Juan José. Miguel Florencio Juan José. Gaspar Juan Pedro. Jiménez Juan Pascual. Brian Juárez. Jesús Juárez. Catorian Amoni Carioca. Albino Lainés Domingo. Sergio Antonio Leal Torres. Eduardo Juan López. Luis López Torres.
Tevian Darnell Lewis. Jamerson Louis Pierre.
Jacqueline Love Lees.
Widchel Leger. Widlin Lindor.
Cintia Xiomara López Flores. Julian Yadira López. Kairian Misabel López Amaya.
Soraya McFadden.
Ana Lorenzo Mateo. Carmen Lucas Pedro.
Naviani Rochelle Luzencourt.
Jenny Pérez Maldonado. Jennifer Manuel. Olga Marina Manzanares. Rosana Francisca Manzanares. Ana Rosibel Maradriga Benítez. Sara Elizabeth Malquez Cruz. Brisney Martínez Enrique.
Daisha Mackenzie.
Ángel Lucas Pérez. Jason Luciano.
Jeremiah Kenneth Madees.
Kevin Mancia. Josué Mark. Luis Gustavo Martínez. Milton Jesús Martínez. Felipe Mateo Diego. Esteban Mateo Juan. Michael Matías Pascual. Alexander Minguela.
Donald McCoy. Princeton Johnny McKenzie.
Anthony Brian Medina. Davian Alberto Meléndez. Felipe Rufino Méndez. Samir Laprise Milines.
Floni Noel.
Darlenis Marie Medina Barbosa. Irene Saray Medrano Carlos Claros. Manuela Mejía Cifuentes. Leticia Mateo Méndez.
Merlene Michel. Julene Mentor.
Elena Patricia Miguel Tomás.
Michelle Milce.
Francesca Janelle Miller.
Sashian Mitchell. Gridlin Mitus.
Vanessa Guadalupe Montes Cortés. Carisma Morales. Adi Morales Roblero.
Katera Morgan.
Jessica Najara.
Kashaw Zanaya Newberry.
Elvira Yulisa Nieves Santiago.
Ashley Noel.
Samuel Mohamed. Aldenson Morales Méndez.
Matthew Narcis.
Andrés Moisés Nateren.
Mark Nicholas. Duvensley Noel.
Himel Antonio Nolasco Reyes. Sebastián Ornesca. Iván Ortega.
Rochelle Palm.
Cray Eileen Parbeco. Adolfo Luis Pedro Simón. Alejandro Pérez. Carlos Pérez. Richard Álvarez Pereira. Miguel Sebastián Pérez Méndez.
Dave Moise.
Oscar Leonel Molina Lazo. Oldonés Méndez Rigoberto.
Imagini Lucide Nozistel. Bernica Oelus.
Griselia Viviana Ortiz. Rachel Ortiz.
Edlin Oscar.
Michelle Stephanie Padilla. Beatriz Pascual Andrés. Angelina Pascual Francisco.
Cristel Paul.
Ramona Pedro Simón.
Amber Peshui.
Rocío Pena Ruiz. Graciela María Pérez. Victoria Pérez. María Rosa Pérez López. Maidía Pérez Pérez. Jocelyn Cristal Pérez García.
Nadialine Philippe. Tanya Philippe. Victoria Phillips.
Benji Rodolfo Pérez Monotic. Jimmy Pérez Ramírez. Brian Eli Perla.
Adler Pierre. Wobstergo Gideon Pierre.
Kevin Joel Rivas Sasvin.
Caleb Pierre Lewis. Freggins Pierre Lewis. Jameson Pierre Louis. Joniel Polinis. Diden Présendieu.
Dominic Proano. John Ramirez Ortega. Daniel Ramos Altiga. Yare Resendiz. José Reyes.
Widmeyer Pierre.
Doraldinas Rodríguez Alfaro.
Erznik Pierre Louis. Wancia Pierre Louis.
Yarixi Rodríguez Álvarez. Gloria Rafael. Nahili Ramírez García.
Faith Dolores Reed.
Marlene Rosendiz Cortés.
Lundia Womeus.
Jesly Reyes Jiménez. Crismeiris Altagracia Reyes Flores. Leslie Mariela Rosales.
Jaden Amelia Rose Richardson.
María Rivera Rodríguez. Catherine Rodríguez.
Nashley Juni Pierre. Janique Powell.
Jacqueline Reyes.
Kaden Mary Richards.
In loving memory of, en memoria de, Tomás Reynoso. Alexander Manuel Rodríguez. Luciano Ángel. Dani Rodríguez Morocho. Josué Rodríguez Berrios. Cristian Romero Escobar.
Jeffrey Mason Wonelus.
Luis Gabriel Rosales Díaz. Antonio Ruiz. Deandre Malik Ruiz Spear. José Antonio Ruiz. Evandro Ruiz García.
Sam Anderson Saint-Fleur. Schlafendi Saint-Louis. Vigen Saint-Vilus.
Cory Ramírez Sayan. Daniel Alberto Sánchez.
Andrés Sanon.
Alejandro Santos Reyes. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, Lisa.
Lisa Tello.
Jennifer Lynn Ruiz.
Adriana Rosier.
Leslie Sánchez. Ashley Isabel Saucedo Zuncax. Summer Segovia. Belkis Stephanie Sevilla.
Essence Amir Simmons. Julia Simon. Tyra E. Smith.
María Fernanda Solares López.
Sidlin Silne.
Kylie Taylor. Leslie Sales Jerónimo. Valentino Sierra. Pedro Simón Martín.
Astella Saint-Just. Ryan Asher Sweet.
Stualdo Temá Velázquez.
Kevin Telemac.
José Tomás. Ángel E. Torres. Egal Mauricio Torres. Jesús Torres Gaspar. Alex Velázquez. Tommy Lee Velázquez. Josué Esteban Velázquez Reyes. Egal Velázquez Morales. Carlos Vélez Hernández. Jeremías Vicente.
Millennium Richardson Virgil. Aaron Weir. Keith Lloyd Weir Jr. Jadia Thomas. Damerka Ashley Toland.
Aline Torres Mesa. Margarita Angelina Uriostegui López.
Vanessa Valsena. Marley Valerie.
You made it. María Isabel Gaspar Vargas. Jackie Vázquez. Karina Vázquez Morales. Wendy Velázquez. Karen Michelle Velázquez. Jessica Velázquez González. Dávila Velázquez Méndez. María Beliz Troche. Jillian Vindel. Go ahead, Nicole.
Nicole Antoinique Webb. Loy Jimenez. Sarah Zamor.
Donny López. Juan Astesio. Jonathan Roblero.
Christopher Jordan.
Luis John. What's his name?
What's his name?
James Weiss.
Denario Williams. Cameron Wilson.
Miguel Zurita. Michael Fernesteed. Freddy Santos. Brenda Cepeda.
Marthe Francois.
Lisbeth López. Leslie Johanna Soto.
Wuzlo Camille. Wuzlinda St. Pierre. Tandy Lorose.
Cristal Martínez.
Elmwood Fonrose. Richelda Stelis. Krislov Alert. Sarah Alexis. Merlin Josint.
Giselle Escamilla.
Wow, what a moment. Thank you, parents, for being patient. This is why we came out today. Families and friends of Lake Worth Community High School, as principal of Lake Worth Community High School, I am honored to certify that the graduates before you have met the requirements set forth by the state of Florida and the school district of Palm Beach County. It is my pleasure to introduce to you all your senior class president, Mr. Whitmire Pierre. Please stand.
Can I say thank you? Starting off, before we turn our tassels and become graduates, I'd like to thank everybody here today. I'd like to thank my mentors, Dawn Marie, Carly Yost, and Wally Yost for everything that you do. And I'd also like to thank each and every one of you guys for allowing me to serve as your senior class president. It has been my complete pleasure and honor. You guys will all move to become great people and do great things in life. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, seniors, please stand. As the final symbol of our commencement ceremony, please move your tassels from the right to the left, signifying your graduation. Thank you and have a good night.
It is with honor and pride that we salute the graduates of Lake Worth Community High School class of 2019. We ask that all guests remain seated until the conclusion of the recessional. After the recessional, you may join your graduate outside the center. Thank you and enjoy your special day. Take care, senior class.